Hey, what is going on, friends? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Ashley and I make new fish videos every single week, so remember to smash the subscribe button and come join the family. I was actually debating whether to do a video this week or not, just because I want to give myself a break. It has been a long time since I've been doing videos and I posted every single week, some weeks even more, but maybe more about that later. I decided to just grab my camera as I'm watching my tank right now, and I just want to show you guys and update you guys because the tank has changed drastically since I did my last tour video. It has basically taken on a new theme altogether, and it's not as colorful, but it definitely has a lot more character and personality to it. So you guys are going to see something that some of you would recognize. And basically we got Thanos, my Flowerhorn. I call him now King Thanos. We got him a new best friend that might even be a girlfriend. I don't know. You guys let me know when you guys see it. I'm sure you guys remember the blood parrot. So I used to have two. This is one of them. We'll get to that later. But right now, you can see Thanos is very interesting. This is not, to me, based on my understanding of cichlid behavior, this is not aggression. Like that, okay, that is aggression, right? And he's chasing after the convict. We'll talk about that later. And right now, what actually happened was that, so I turned off the light a while ago, and then about 20 minutes, and then I decided to like film. So I turned on the light, and so now their behavior is very different from the normal. I originally thought that, you know, they're getting along is because I thought that this blood parrot over here is a female and he leaves her completely alone, like to every other being in this tank, other than the loaches and the Daniels. He sort of shows some level of aggression, but to the blood parrot it was like zero form of aggression and just completely nothing at all. And right now, suddenly at night when I turn the lights on, you can see that, see, he's doing that. You see that? He's wagging his tail in front of her. And you know, the normal signs of aggression is usually more towards flaring of the gills, face-to-face confrontation. Here he's just following her, and then, you know, constantly trying to there you see that, and then he'll try. He's not trying to go to a face-to-face. He's more like trying to get the turn around when he reaches her, so that he can wag his tail in front of her. And that's what males usually do to sort of show off to females. It's very classic cichlid behavior. Just look at that. So yeah, this is right in middle of the action. You can see that this is very different from aggression. If you ever see aggression between two cichlids, it's sort of really just chasing around, high-speed chases, and then either that or face-to-face confrontation. This is more like he's trying to flirt with her, trying to caught her. And so you see he's swimming around her, trying to get her attention. And I think Thanos might just get a girlfriend, because there really isn't much of a competition in here. But yeah, so the interesting thing is that when I added this blood parrot back in, it was quite a tough thing to do, because the first time, if you guys are familiar, when I first added Thanos in here, the blood parrots were actually inside earlier. I had two blood parrots. I added Thanos in, and Thanos got bullied by especially this blood parrot. So she actually bullied him a lot, and then eventually I had no choice but to take them out. And then much later down the road, I did try to add both of them back when Thanos outgrew them. But it did not work. The tables turned, and Thanos showed too much aggression to both of them. That was about 2 months ago, and then now very recently I tried again, and it was a failure again at first. But then I noticed, I tried to add only her in. She got chased around a lot, so I took her out. And then after that, the next thing I decided to do was to add both blood parrots in. He would chase the other parrot around a lot, but he would leave her alone. So what I decided to do was take only the other parrot out, and then boom, for some reason he just left her alone completely. In fact, they acted like a mated pair for a long time because she would constantly follow him around, and then he showed zero aggression to her completely, which I'm not even sure of her sex, just that I know that between the two blood parrots, one is a male, one is a female, and I'm guessing this is the female because she is less aggressive, and Thanos does show aggression to the other one but not this one, so I'm guessing that this is the female. So it's really weird that even 20 minutes ago they were living peacefully, like they did not even they in fact acted like a mated pair. It's not just peacefully, but they acted like a mated pair. And for some reason, when I turn on the lights at this time, out of nowhere he is really just trying to court her. So you can see this is really not aggression, because if you've ever seen cichlids being aggressive to one another, they would be fighting either face to face, lip locking, and then a lot of gill flaring, and either that or if one is bullying the other, it would just be an outright chase. But you can see Thanos is not trying to hurt her. He's just trying to swim around her. A little bit of harassment, so clearly she's not super interested at the moment. But it looks like Thanos is gonna get a new girlfriend soon. Know me, I actually like nature a lot more, and I used to be someone who is not into hybrids at all. Like, I was almost anti-hybrid in the sense that I thought I would never keep a hybrid, because what I like about aquariums, what attracted to me, is really nature and what is out there. And which, by the way, check out my previous video which I did about a biotope, which also I need to do an update soon, because just earlier today, I won't be showing you guys in this video, but earlier today I did do some rescaping. So we do have some new fish inside, or should I say one new fish inside, and also a completely different scape that you guys have seen. If you guys haven't already, go check out the video. I'll put a card on the top right hand corner of the screen. It took me like something about 70 hours from start to finish to script the thing, to get all the footage I need, to edit, to narrate everything. Took about 70 hours. That's the longest I ever took to edit a video. Yeah, so 70 hours for a 10-minute video is no joke, but that is sort of where I want to go with this channel. After doing some thinking, I really decided that I think the two types of video I want to do on this channel are vlogging, and I think I want my vlogging to be a lot more unedited, something like what you're gonna see today, because I want to spend less time on that, and I want that to be a lot more real in that sense. And on the other spectrum, where I want to invest the time of all the editing, is to produce videos like my previous videos. So consider it sort of like documentary style, and I do have a few different topics, trying to contact the different people and organizations that I'm trying to get on board to help me, whether it's access to areas or access to content or people that I need. And so I think that's where you guys can help a lot. Like, if you guys haven't already, when you subscribe to the channel, it really does help, because when I'm going to ask organizations if I can work with them, the thing that they're really going to look at is how big the channel is. So although subscribers is, to me, is not a very important number, but in that sense it does help me gain a bit of a legitimacy, that I can actually go and ask people like, hey, I want to film with you, this is my YouTube channel, oh yeah, I got like 10,000 subscribers, and then they'll be more likely to say, oh yeah, sure, let's work together. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and really do turn on your post notifications, because I think with this new style I might post less frequently, might not be every single week, and so that's why, I mean, if you guys want to see the videos, then do turn on the post notifications, because if I post less, then in between that time you won't be watching my videos, and when you don't watch my videos and watch other videos during that time, the YouTube algorithm, the YouTube AI would think that, oh, you're no longer interested in my videos. And so when I do actually post even better video, because I took longer to make it, YouTube won't notify you, it won't put it on your home screen, just because they think that you're not interested. So if you guys want to see, do hit that post notifications. Is that bell right beside the subscribe button after you hit the subscribe. So I'm not a big fan of hybrids, but I think what really made me fall in love with hybrids is Thanos. Alright, let me show you guys. Enough of my face. Let me show you guys the fish again. Two things that really changed my mind. Firstly is Thanos. So I never thought I would say this, but I actually feel like a connection with Thanos. Like just the other day I was thinking, because Flowerhorns, they tend to have a shorter lifespan, and then it just came across my mind that, you know, one day this guy is gonna go, and when that day comes, like, it would be different from losing any other fish. Like, it's the kind of thing that I'm not sure I can, you know, just, you can't just replace him, you know what I mean? You can't just get another Flowerhorn and put it in. It would never be another Thanos, or should I say King Thanos. So of course, definitely gonna be enjoying him. Not that he's gonna die anytime soon, he's still really young, but I mean, he is a Flowerhorn, a hybrid that usually doesn't last as long as other Cichlid. The other thing that changed my mind is this blood parrot. So I mean, this not just the colors and the personality, which granted she has a lot, but so if you guys don't know, it's my dream to one day own another Cichlid called the Midas Cichlid. Scientific name for that is Amphilophus citronalis. So the thing about that cichlid is that it gets really huge, and it's a really strong and fierce cichlid as well. So here you have a Flowerhorn of this size and a Midas of that same size. The Midas would probably be the tank boss, because they are just such a strong and powerful, aggressive cichlid. So if you guys don't know, the blood parrot is actually a hybrid between the Amphilophus citronalis, the Midas cichlid that I won, and another cichlid as well. So it's a hybrid between the two. So you sort of get that little bit of a feistiness and aggression out of it. Looks a little bit similar, but of course body shape very different, and it doesn't grow nearly as big. Like the Amphilophus Midas cichlid will actually get about 16 inches, and I did actually see one that is every bit of 16 inch when I was in Spain, Barcelona, and when I was touring around there, and that was epic. I did do an aquarium tour there. It was a public aquarium. I haven't got to editing that video. Alright, so let me just give you guys a quick update on the rest of the tank, because if you guys notice, it is a huge difference. So first thing you notice is my favorite tiger bobs. They are gone. I replaced them with the giant Daniels, and the reason for that is because the tiger bobs, they were just they made the place feel too congested, because, you know, the colors were so vibrant, and then they hang around towards the bottom where cichlids usually hang out as well, so it just felt really crowded there. I decided to remove them. Instead I put in these giant Daniels, which spend most of the time at the surface. Oh, look at them. Looks like they come down a little bit, I don't know. Anyway, so these giant Daniels, I put only 5 of them in, and so they spend a lot more time in the surface. They are a super active fish. At first I didn't even put them in, but I felt it was a little too quiet, and my clown roaches got really timid because there were no ditcher fish around for them to feel safe. So that is about the schooling fishes that I have around. And then moving on, the other change that I had is this little guy here. So if you notice that their behaviors are a little different, is because I turned off the light just now. A lot of them went to sleep, and then I turned it back on. So some of them, they're just acting really different right now. For example, these two are fighting out of nowhere. Not really fighting, but I don't know. Like I said, Thanos is like trying to court her or something, and then these guys are like sleeping, half asleep. So I have a new, let me get it out. I have a new convict cichlid in here. Again, it wasn't an easy process of getting him in, but let's just say that right now things are working out pretty decently. He does chase around my Jack Dempsey a little bit, so I'm watching out for that. But as far as I'm concerned, the Jack Dempsey, he does have a place to get away. Sometimes he will chill out at the back there, which he's doing right now because he's sleeping. But if not, he still feeds aggressively, and I think it's a she, by the way, so she still feeds aggressively. She comes out during the day, she will hang out, no problem, just that once in a while she gets chased. But so far the two signs that I'll look out for is either the body being really damaged, or when they stop eating, then that's a sign that they're overly stressed. And what I really find super interesting about a tank like this, which basically now is like a cichlid tank, if you guys realize, is what I really like about cichlid tanks is their social behavior. So you would, in every cichlid tank we have a hierarchy, And in this hierarchy, it's not like shoaling fish or schooling fish. They also have their hierarchy, but they're like they have the leader, and it's sort of like everyone listens to the leader in that sense because they are part of the same school. Cichlids, they sort of operate differently. They are not a school, so they still establish a leader, but the tank, and they call it the tank boss, and the tank boss is more like a ruler rather than a leader. So at the bottom of the food chain, at the bottom of our ranking system is our Jack Dempsey. So yeah, she's somewhere behind. Yeah, she's sleeping right in there. So she's right at the bottom of the food chain. I had her for about 8 months, and Jack Dempseys are really very, very slow growers. So I've been trying to get her to eat more, doing all sort of different tricks to make sure that she gets the food and less goes to Thanos and all the other fish. So things like hand feeding or choosing certain foods over the others, where she has a advantage or at least an even playing field in getting the food. And hand feeding helps a lot, so that because if I just throw in a cube of like freeze dried brine shrimp, Thanos will just swallow it and no one else gets anything. But if I hand feed that, then I can make sure that Thanos doesn't get it, and that the Jack Dempsey is able to eat it. Next in rank is our new convict cichlid. So convicts are known to be cichlids that are they pack a punch for their size. I've seen before like a convict cichlid, a male convict cichlid that is, that takes on a full-grown Oscar fish that is like twice the size. So if you guys are not familiar with Oscar fish, they are quite a big and aggressive cichlid that are well known for being sometimes quite a aggressive tank mate. Okay, so right now you see some chasing. Happens once in a while, but for some reason when I turn on the light at night, Thanos is just being quite a different fish altogether. Next in line is Snowy. So if you guys are familiar with Snowy, for a long time I was convinced by the internet and all the comments that Snowy is actually a short-bodied pink convict cichlid, but I've since changed my mind. Ever since so you can see Thanos is just on a rampage right now. He's acting really weird, but the comments online led me to believe that Snowy over here is a short-bodied pink convict cichlid, and I've since changed my mind after I did see a picture and video of an actual pink convict cichlid, and I can see why people say it is, because it looks so similar, but at the same time you know that it is so different. Like, there is no way Snowy is a short-bodied pink convict cichlid. So I'm pretty sure it's a hybrid between a pink convict cichlid and a blood parrot. So convict cichlid, although it's hanging out around there now, usually he likes to hang out here, and then Snowy likes to hang out over there. And both are males. I'm pretty sure about that. Especially for Snowy, I'm super sure this convict. I'm about 90% sure that it is a male. And check out the loach. A lot of you guys like this really big loach that I have. Next in line is the blood parrot. A lot of you guys would remember the blood parrots from my much earlier videos, and now I believe it's a she, and she is here to stay. So as always, I need you guys to help me out. Help me name the blood parrot. Go down to the comment section below and let me know what does she look like. So the interesting thing about my blood parrot here is that it's like a very powerful fish that is also very nice. So she does not chase around anyone in the tank, and at the same time, other than right now, which I told you I just turned on the lights and for some reason Thanos seems to be trying to court her, but other than that, she doesn't get chased around by Thanos or anyone else, and she doesn't chase around any other fish as well. For this, I really thought that they might have paired off and they might be, a mated couple, but with what's going on now, I don't really know. Let me know what you guys think. Is this aggression, or is this courtship behavior? Is Thanos trying to go after her as a potential partner, or does Thanos see her as a threat and is trying to do, usual typical cichlid aggression stuff? You see right here, like if this was typical cichlid aggression, he'll be going like face to face, jabbing his head in there and trying to fight with her, but instead he's like just flaring his fins, swimming up and down and trying to stay right outside. So It's really, I'm really thinking that this is he's trying to court her. And yeah, let me know what you guys think, and let me know a name for our blood parrot over here, which hopefully when I turn on the lights tomorrow, this courtship thing would end, because it has been peaceful the entire week and basically ever since I added her in. Alright, she's out. Yeah, that is definitely courtship right there. He's not being aggressive at all. You see, he doesn't flare his gills at all, even when he's going head to head, which is something that usually cichlids always do when they're being aggressive. Alright, and as always, Tom doing good as always. I think he's grown quite a bit since the last time he's been on this channel. Healthy as ever, basking, eating, and as always hungry. And yeah, so I know the tank isn't as colorful as it used to be, because I took away the plants, and also oh wow, Thanos is really a different person when you wake him up from his sleep. Anyway, so I know it's not as colorful because of the plants are gone, the tiger bobs are gone, but this tank, I feel now it has a lot more character and personality over just aesthetics. And well, it's definitely still aesthetic. I mean, we have a colorful blood parrot, Flowerhorn, and yeah, before the comments come in like the fish are getting bullied, blah blah blah, like I said, I just turn off the lights and now everyone is like half asleep, and that's where they go to sleep. So when I turn it on 20 minutes later, everybody is just acting super different from their usual. But I'll just show you guys either way. And it has changed from something that's just visually appealing to me. It has so much more character now, although less visually appealing. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the previous look more, or the current look? Or not the current look, but the current... Okay, do you guys prefer the previous tank more or the current tank more? And what are your thoughts? Should I put the tiger bobs back in, or are these Daniels doing fine because they actually make the tank feel a lot more spacious, not overcrowded? I don't know if you guys can sex... Okay, just let me show you guys the blood parrot very quickly. So I don't know if you guys can sex the blood parrot for me. From what I understand is that it's quite hard to tell. They're not as, what do they call it, dimorphic, sexually dimorphic as some other cichlids are. Yeah, so that's an example where, you know, Tom shows some interest and then she just fights him off. So I'm considering it a she. If you guys are able to tell whether it's a he or she, then let me know down in the comment section below. But if not, we're gonna consider it a she because we need to name the blood parrot. So what shall we name her? Anyway guys, so I'll probably do a video soon to update you guys on my real negro biotope, and stay tuned for that video. If you guys like this tank, I'll probably do a feeding on this tank and show you guys a bit of hand feeding and just watch these monsters eat. I'm not feeding in this video because I fed them before I decided to pick up my camera and film, so don't want to overfeed them. Alright, so I would love to show you more of the tank, but Thanos is really a little bit crazy at this time. Probably gonna get some reactions down in the comments where people are gonna tell me that Thanos is just killing everyone and this is not gonna work out. I think maybe Thanos is a little bit moody because I disrupted his sleep and he is just being a maniac right now. I'm not even gonna show you guys. The moment I put this camera down, I'm gonna turn off all the lights. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget, like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Beard out.